like to thank you all very, very much for coming. And also I'd like to thank Glenn Oder and everyone on his team at Fort Monroe for accommodating us and letting us hold this here. And I'm sure Glenn is also in charge of the weather. So thank him for both of those things. Well, we gather here today where the Chesapeake Bay and the James River come together. And for more than 400 years, tribal nations and what became our Commonwealth have become inextricably linked to this bay and the rivers and streams which feed and sustain it. And for more than 200 years, since the very founding of the United States, Virginia and its fellow Bay states have recognized the importance of the Chesapeake Bay and its tributaries and have worked together to protect our mutual interests. The Chesapeake Bay is unequaled in its economic impact, environmental significance, and its ability to bring together the states whose rivers and streams flow to its waters. Because of the economic, recreational, environmental, and intrinsic value of a healthy Chesapeake Bay, each state has voluntarily entered into the current Bay Restoration Plan, which is, without a doubt, the most promising effort to restore the Bay to health. Over the course of many years, and with significant stakeholder input, Virginia and other Bay states have created and committed to individual pollution reduction plans which have been incorporated into a scientifically sound pollution diet. Virginia's plan was developed by the administration of Governor Bob McDonnell, continuing a proud tradition of leadership on the Bay by Virginia governors of both parties. Progress has been slow, but steady, to restore and protect this unparalleled natural and economic resource. But now, the plan to restore the Bay has come under legal fire from a lawsuit filed by industrial-scale agricultural interests and backed by the Attorneys General of 21 states, none of which even touch the Chesapeake Bay. I'll say that again. 21 states, as far away as Utah, Montana, North Dakota, Wyoming, Texas, and even Alaska, weighed in through the courts to attack our plan. Well, I will not let go unanswered the attacks of others on our plan to protect our waters. As Attorney General, it is my job to defend the interests of the people of the Commonwealth in court. And today I am proud to announce that we are doing just that. Last night, I filed an amicus brief to defend Virginia's efforts to protect and restore the Bay and our right to work with our fellow Bay states to meet this common goal. This case, which is currently on appeal before the Third Circuit in Philadelphia, is about whether Virginia and the other Bay states have the authority to work cooperatively to manage and restore the Bay as we have done for decades. It is of vital significance to Virginia because if those attacking our efforts succeed, it will bring to a halt the most promising plan yet to protect and restore the Chesapeake Bay, a resource that is a national treasure and that has incalculable economic, recreational, and cultural benefits for all Virginians. The District Court has already ruled that Bay states and the Environmental Protection Agency were within their rights and powers to voluntarily enter into this arrangement, having developed their own unique plans to reduce pollution. Now, it is time for Virginia to weigh in as a Bay state that values the cooperative federalism which is at work here. While today's announcement is about defending Virginia's right to work cooperatively with others to restore the Bay, it is also about protecting Virginia's economy and the health and well-being of Virginia's families. The Bay annually contributes to the regional economy $2 billion and 41,000 jobs from commercial fishing, $1.6 billion and 13,000 jobs in saltwater angling, $70 million in crabs, $680 million in tourism. But every dollar and every job is contingent on a clean and healthy bay. Similarly, we and our children swim in these waters. We hunt and fish there. We boat on these waters, and we play on these shores. We eat so many foods sustained by these waters. Each of the arrangements and agreements that has helped restore the bay to this point has been entered into voluntarily by each of the bay states, and the process has always sought to balance the needs of the bay with the fiscal realities and land use prerogatives of local government. I have every reason to believe that will continue. It's important to remember that environmental strength and economic strength do not have to be in conflict. As Attorney General, I will continue to fight for the health of Virginia's families, for Virginia's economic interests, for Virginia's efforts to restore the Chesapeake Bay, and for the right of Virginia and other bay states to work together on this incredible shared resource. I would like to take a moment to thank Josh Hesslinger from my office, who worked really hard on preparing this brief. And I want to thank all of you for being here today. And next, you will hear from some of those who have fought for a healthy and clean bay for a long time, and just a few of the thousands of Virginians whose livelihoods are tied directly to the health of the bay.